Our visit to the Blanchland silver mines in Guernsey. We went on the 14th of August 2022. Beautiful sunny day, 28 degrees centigrade. Starting from the car park, it's about a 150-foot drop in elevation. Pleasant walk down the path, famous for Renoir, and he did various paintings from this spot. Just a few little steps and onto the beach. So there's our destination, around the end of that other headland. We're going to wade as much as we can. Because eventually we have to swim around that little bit. So the water finally went above our height and we ended up swimming this little bit.
I mean, it's lovely, and getting people to swim where they wouldn't normally. You just don't want to.
Right, so we found ourselves in the entrance of the cave. And here's, you can see it better here. And if you look up there, you can see the roof of another cave above this one. Looks like it's an old beach. You wouldn't want one of those falling on top of you, that's for sure. We can see the quartz vein, the galena vein that runs down there. And this is what got old William Rowe 181 years ago so excited, because that potentially holds silver. We know it holds lead because they removed tons of lead from the mine, but we don't know how much silver, if any silver, they found. Now I can see that they sort of chiselled out a pocket up here. I can see the vein. It's only very narrow. It's only 3 or 4 inches, or even inch and a half wide. But it seems they've hacked it out up there and they're just testing it. You can see how it travels along here. That's what they were chasing. Okay, let's get ourselves up into the old mine shaft. This is the only piece of the man-made shaft that's there. And you can see we've come to the dead end where they had to construct this wall. And the wall's purpose was to stop the water flowing out, but it never worked. You can see the veins running down here, the mineral veins, which they're so excited about. It's so rich in minerals and colour. I mean, silver is what they wanted, lead is definitely what they found, but this wall is actually collapsing now. What a shame we can't go any further back. It goes back a whole 190 feet. You can see there's a charge hole there, a blasting hole, very much some gunpowder and such like in. There's a lot of man-made chisel marks and things around. I'd love to find a piece of lead ore. That would be exciting. Okay, so this is the 6-foot wall they built at a cost of £30, 180 years ago. There's 2 walls. This is the one that's blocked up the main entrance. There's another wall 60 feet back. It was meant to be made of cement and lime. It looks like there wasn't much cement, and it's just beach stones they've used, and it's obviously collapsing. It is coming apart. So maybe future generations might be able to get back in the shaft. Wouldn't that be exciting? But as it stands at the moment, there's no chance of us getting any further than this. So unfortunately it's time to leave now. We've had a good scout round, collected a few stones from the bottom. It just fascinates me to think of all the hard work these guys. I mean, there are some very smooth rocks here, which is probably worn out by the tide rather than people's feet. But what a scramble for these guys to carry that lead all the way down to the bay down there, where the boats would have been moored up and they would have loaded the lead ore, and you never know, there could have been some silver ore as well, onto the boat, which was taken round to St Peter Port and then further taken to the UK for smelting. So there was tons of silver ore, or lead ore. They were hoping for silver. We don't really know if they ever found any. But the cave upstairs here was amazing as well. There seems to be like 3 tiers to it. Quite fascinating. Oh well, that's our time over. We've got to make our way back now. Luckily the water's nice and warm at 18 degrees. When we look back at the cliffs, it's amazing to think that the miners made their daily trips down a path 300 feet down the cliff. We're starting our swim back towards Mullenwet Bay. It's nice and warm in the water. Here's the beautiful beach. It's very popular this time of year. In actual fact, we had lots of problems finding parking. What a fantastic day, a great excursion. It looks like we walked a total of 1.7 miles according to our Strava. Total elevation of about 160 feet and a time duration of 1 hour 49 minutes. We'll see you again for another adventure soon.